Hello, friends. It's Kimberly here, Vice President of Clinical Services with Specialty Care Management. Thank you so much for the time. And our team here at Specialty Care Management, we want to bring you a little gift. This is the gift of relaxation. You know, many of us, most people lead very busy, high stress lives. High stress, just like carrying a heavy load, eventually we become used to cruising at a high altitude. And before you know it, even though you're very stressed, it's hard to feel that because you've grown accustomed to that. Meanwhile, it's doing a lot of damage physiologically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, drains us of our energy, our vitality, our sense of well-being. High stress can lower immunity. It can impact your blood pressure, heart rate, and even impact things like cancer, autoimmune disorders, can lead to ulcers, sleep and sexual disturbances. Learning to manage stress properly, to relax, is a really important skill for all of us. And our team here at Specialty Care Management, we want to share some of our very favorite tips with you. So this section will take us about a half an hour. Go ahead and settle in. And I'm going to kick us off with some guided imagery. This is one of my favorite techniques to use, and I use it a lot in my private practice as a Reiki master and a professional nurse coach. So I'm really pleased to be able to share this with you. So go ahead and relax. I'm sitting in a chair with my back supported. If you're laying down, you just want to make sure that your back is straight and that your legs and arms are uncrossed. If you're sitting in a chair, you can hold your hands in your lap or loosely at your sides. Make sure that your feet are planted on the ground, not tucked up underneath you or folded or crossed. And go ahead and take a few nice deep breaths. One of my favorite accompaniments to guided relaxation is some soft instrumental music. One of my favorite tracks, I won't play because it won't turn out well and because it's copyrighted, is Healing Presence by Julie True, or Tibetan Healing Bowls. You can find those soundtracks on Amazon. If you want to play those and follow along, you're welcome to. In the meantime, make sure that you're in a place where you won't be disturbed and allow yourself to relax. Go ahead and take a few nice deep breaths in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Allow yourself to make a little bit of noise. And as you relax, as you exhale, let your shoulders drop. Let your body sink into the chair, the floor, the bed, the earth that supports you. And you can let your eyes close as soon as you wish. And allow yourself to relax. Take a few more soft, full, deep breaths. Allow your stomach to rise first, then the chest, and then release. And as you continue to breathe slow and deep, allow your eyelids to close. And from behind your closed eyelids, you see that it's a beautiful day, warm and sunny. You're walking down a path in a beautiful forest. And as you breathe into yourself, you find that you're breathing in the life energy of the forest around you. And with each step you take, you feel the energy of the earth flowing up through the bottoms of your feet. As you walk along, you notice another path going off to the right. You feel yourself compelled to follow this path. As you follow this path, you come to a clearing in the forest. And in the middle of the clearing is a small hill covered with soft, rich green grass. Climb up the hill and feel the grass rubbing against your ankles and lower legs. When you get to the top of the hill, lie down in the soft grass. You feel the grass and the earth beneath your body and gaze up into the sky. Gaze up into the sky and you see beautiful white clouds. As you are gazing up at the clouds, a beautiful beam of light begins to shine down through the clouds. This is no ordinary light. It comes from high in the heavens. The light shines all around you and flows into you, filling you with warmth and feelings of safety and love. The light focuses directly on a shape in front of you. Focus on the shape and be willing to let it go. Now, gaze directly into the light. And as you do so, the light begins to guide you. Follow the light. When you're ready, You can take another nice deep breath. You can allow your eyes to open, stretch. And you can sit or lie there as long as you like. My hope is that you practice the gift and the art of relaxation. You'll be able to catch on to early cues of stress and be able to let that go and step into your very best self. Blessings to you.
Well, hello there. Hola, ha llegado esa época de la temporada navideña. Para la mayoría de las personas el año se hace ocupado con el trabajo, con la escuela, proyectos y todo lo que normalmente nos impide conectarnos con la familia. Muchas personas se sienten muy estresadas al llegar a las fiestas, pero una vez que se encuentran con la familia, todo ese estrés parece que es nada. Con las fiestas acercándose, es un momento perfecto para planificar a ver su familia que no ha visto durante todo el año. Yo cuando pienso en las fiestas, pienso en familia que no lo vi durante el año. Pienso en comidas especiales, que preparan esos miembros de la familia. Y yo no sé si usted es como, es como yo, pero yo tengo ciertas personas en mi familia que tienen sus recetas especiales. Y cuando ellos vienen a reunirnos juntos a la fiesta, yo sé que si está mi tía, ella va a hacer un pastel de coco con ron. Yo sé que si mi hermana está, ella va a hacer su pastel de galletas brasileña especial. Y yo sé que mi mamá siempre va a hacer su flan más delicioso. De eso se trata reunirse en las fiestas y estar junta con la familia, conectar y poder disfrutar juntos y libre de estrés. Es un momento para desconectarnos del ajetreo de nuestras vidas y conectarnos con la familia que tenemos a nuestro lado. A lo largo del año, nuestras mentes están tan concentrados, pero cuando llegan las fiestas, esa mentalidad queda atrás. Y ahora nuestra mentalidad se centra en la familia. Hablamos y sentimos de lo que más se extraña con la familia y hablamos de los recuerdos que hemos tenido. Es tiempo de calidad que pasamos juntos nos ayuda a reconectarnos y evaluar los momentos. Es saludable para nuestra mente, nuestro espíritu y nuestra alma. Nos acordamos también nuestra familia que son importantes. ¿Ha notado que cuando te reúnes con la familia tenés esos sentimientos cálidos? Esos sentimientos son provocados por las endorfinas y la dopamina que nuestro cuerpo libera. Esas hormonas mejoran nuestro estado de ánimo, reduce el estrés y a veces también incluso reduce el dolor que podemos tener en nuestro cuerpo. El tiempo en familia es muy importante y espero que puedas reconectar y pasar tiempo de calidad con tus seres queridos. Puedo garantizarle que tendrás sentimientos cálidos. Entonces, en estas fiestas, cuando veas al miembro de la familia que no ha visto en mucho tiempo, presta atención a tus niveles de estrés y presta atención a lo que estás sintiendo. Esas hormonas felices te harán sentir feliz. Que tengas felices fiestas.
Hello, my name is Stephanie. I'm a registered nurse. As you know, I'm working with specialty care management, and I just wanted to give some holiday tips that I use to try to relax and use as a stress relief, specifically during the holidays, but this can be used at any time. And I hope that these are helpful tips for everyone. I myself like to practice yoga, meditation, progressive relaxation, and I'm just going to show a couple tips that we can use and be able to perform even at a simplest time when you are just sitting in your office or just have 2 seconds to yourself in the car. So for this, we're just going to need ourselves and some relaxation music, if you have. That usually helps. With yoga, it's very important to focus on our breathing. So we are just going to be doing some light stretches and trying to focus on our breathing. With this, it's important to learn how to breathe, which sounds funny. A lot of us think we know how to breathe. We breathe every day. We don't have to think about it. But there is a mechanism to how to breathe and how to breathe well. And this really helps with different parts of our body and, achieve health. So to learn how to breathe, we want to inhale for 2 seconds and exhale loud as possible for 4 seconds. So we're going to do 5 breathing exercises, try to relax ourselves and achieve that relaxation that we are trying to acquire. When we're doing that, we also want to put our hand to the heart. We can put our other hand to our stomach. So we are focusing on the rise and fall of our breathing. So we're going to go ahead and start 5 breathing exercises now. I want to inhale for 2 seconds. Exhale for 4. Inhale. It also helps to hold our breath in between. So as you're breathing in, inhaling, you want to hold it a little bit, activate that diaphragm, and then exhale it. So we're going to do one more time. If we're really feeling very stressed and pressured, another great strategy is while we're exhaling, you can kind of scream or grunt. And that really helps release that animalistic kind of notion that we might be feeling in that moment. So when you're really stressed out and you feel like your bottle is completely full. So by doing that, you're going to be doing the same thing, hand to heart. Breathing is very important, and I know we do it unconsciously on a day-to-day basis, but if we really take the time to focus on our breathing, it's going to help kick in our parasympathetic system and help kind of slow things down. By slowing things down, we are helping at different aspects of our body. One of them, biggest one of them, is actually our digestive system. So when someone's having trouble going to the bathroom regularly, think about it. Am I stressed out? Am I go, go, go? Perhaps you need to take the time and take some relaxation in order to kick in our other system. One is fight and the other one is flight, right? So we want to try to tell our bodies, no, it's okay to relax. It's okay to kick in our relaxation mechanisms so that the other part of our body that's neglected can go ahead and work. So I hope that these are good tips for you. Another thing that we can focus on today is progressive relaxation. For progressive relaxation, it's just telling us our body and kind of in syncing it to our mind. So by doing so, you just want to, you can lay down, you can just sit up. In this aspect, I'll just be sitting up. I'm going to be putting my feet forward. And all I'm going to be doing is closing my eyes, focusing on my breathing, and focusing on each body part. So try to be still. And in this aspect, I want to start thinking, okay, I'm going to start thinking about my feet. And perhaps I'm tired and my feet hurt. And I'm just going to start feeling what I'm feeling in my feet and trying to numb and zone out the rest of my body. And you progressively go up to your body. It's always a good idea to start at the feet and end at your head. So when you're doing this, you're only focusing on that body part one by one, and you're kind of tuning out everything else. You're not thinking about what you have planned to do today, what you're going to be wearing, what you're going to be cooking, what you're doing this weekend. These are all things that you kind of put in the back burner. And think about it at another time. So, for example, we'll do a couple of progressive relaxation. I'm going to close my eyes, my hand to my heart. And I'm start thinking about my feet, how I use my feet every day to walk, to go up and down the stairs, to accomplish tasks, to be standing up for work, to be standing up for cooking meals for my family. And I'm going to try to zone out every other part of my body and just focus on my feet and what I'm feeling. It could take about 2 minutes. And this is all from what feels right, because we're not going to set a timer for this. This is just what feels right. After our feet, we can go up to our knees, which then leads us to our hips, which then leads us to our stomach. At that time, you can put your hands to your stomach. And you can also put your hands to each body part as you go. Then we're going to go to our chest. And then lastly, and by doing so, we're trying to tell our bodies it's okay to relax. It's okay to calm down and wind ourselves down. Especially during the holidays, we are so go, go, go. We have to take the time sometimes to just unwind, relax, and establish a little bit of self-care. And self-care for everyone is different. But the most important aspect is for us to take some time to meditate for ourselves and just try to relax. I know easier said than done, but I promise you, if you take even 2 minutes, 5 minutes of your day to establish some sort of relaxation where you can zone everything out and focus on yourself and not think about anything else, you will start feeling much better. So again, I hope this was helpful, and I hope that this new year we set intentions, goals, mantras, and we're able to utilize that and bring 2024 to be the healthiest year we can be. Well, happy holidays to everyone. Feliz Navidades. And I'll see you guys later.
Well, hello again, friends. I hope that you found our little gift of relaxation to be helpful for you. Learning to be aware of early triggers, early symptoms or signals of stress, and then being able to respond to reduce that stress in the moment are really important. Being able to relax, it sounds like an easy thing to do, right? But oftentimes in just our day-to-day and the stressful lives that so many of us lead, we get used to cruising at a pretty high altitude. And before you know it, we find that we have all the problems that go along with having been running really fast for a long time. And so it's important to practice the gift of relaxation so that you can be aware of some of those early signals that you are experiencing stress. Practicing some of the things that the nurses shared today, learning progressive relaxation. You heard about breathing techniques. You heard about being able to spend time with family and friends. We practiced guided imagery and breathing techniques and yoga and things like this. So what we invite you to do, not just during the holidays, but all year long, is to be aware of where you are putting stress. For instance, I can tell when I'm under a lot of stress because I feel it right between my shoulder blades. They get really tight, and I know that I carry a lot of stress and tension in my shoulders. So oftentimes when I feel that, I can, because I've been practicing the gift of relaxation, I can tell myself to release and release it in the moment and be able to take advantage of the gift of relaxation. So we invite you to practice this, be aware of those early triggers, and try on for yourself some of the tips that the nurses have shared and see which ones help you the most. We hope all good things for you in the coming year. We're so grateful for the opportunity to be able to help you, and we'll look forward to celebrating your best year yet. Happy holidays.